Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're wishing for two characters. Number one, YUKONG, and number two, like half LUOCHA. I'm recording this as the banner comes out on NA. I am very excited to wish on this banner because I really want to bring home myself a YUKONG and possibly a LUOCHA as well. But before we do all our wishing, it would really mean a lot to me if you could just go down and click that subscribe button. It really doesn't take that much time and it really does help me out a lot. But with that being said, let's try out LUOCHA. We have his test trial and YUKONG's test trial. I don't know too much about these characters. I know that they're both imaginary, which will be great because I actually haven't built an imaginary character yet on my account. So let's try them out. LUOCHA, he's going to automatically heal all allies who are low, and he's able to activate a healing field that regenerates HP after launching attack, and he can dispel buffs from all enemies. That sounds very, very nice. Now, what's his talent gonna do? I guess we'll find out. So, E Restore. I don't know what that did. Technique. After the technique is used, the talent will be immediately triggered at the start of the next battle. Okay, so we get this little thingy immediately. Cool. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Okay, he immediately used his talent. Good stuff. It put up like this huge field. Okay. Now what does that field do? Alright, so the field is called Abyss Flower. Apparently when it reaches 2 stacks while the field is active, it's going to restore all my allies' HP who attack. Interesting. Now why don't we try a skill? Okay, so he's just a regular restore. Let's use it on Serval. And regular restore, good stuff. His skill is just that of a regular healing skill, and plus it's also going to gain us a stack of Abyss Flower for our talent. We also got his burst up and going. Let's see what this does. Space, big AoE attack, okay. I think this is the thing that's going to dispel buffs. Ultimate, yep, it's going to remove buffs from all enemies and also give us another stack of Abyss Flower, which all ties back into his talent. Interesting. Very fun stuff. I like dispelling buffs because a lot of these later game bosses do have big buffs. Get him, single target. I do like his sword too. That's pretty cool. And big Serval hit. And none of our characters are low, so we just do regular hits. Oh, he's going in again. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, he has the automatic heal. Oh, that's so sick. The automatic heal is so nice. Automatic heal is so big. And we kill the big boss. And that was LUOCHA. Honestly, pretty fun character. He's kind of a necessity. He isn't one of my favorite characters in terms of design, but his gameplay is really where he shines. Next up, YUKONG, who I'm looking forward to probably just a tiny bit more. So she can increase our attack, crit rate, crit damage to all allies, and increase movement speed when exploring. Oh, that's going to be useful. I'm looking forward to that. And she wields a bow. That's so cool. Look at that animation. That's sick. Now let's use her technique. So that's going to enhance us. What does that do for us? Alright, so it's going to increase our movement speed, which is just universally useful. Honestly, you could just use this in the overworld, and it's going to give us a stack of something called Roaring Bowstrings, which I guess we'll find out about more in the battle. Let's see here. So let's use the support ability. Roaring Bowstring. There we go. We're going to get big support. And now for our next 2 attacks, we're going to have a Roaring Bowstring buff, which is going to increase all of our attack. And if we now go into our ultimate, we're also going to increase our crit rate and our crit damage. Plus deal huge damage. I mean, that was crazy. And now because of our YUKONG's buff, which she just gave us through Roaring Bowstring, both our Trailblazer and our Dongheng have 70% extra attack, 26% extra crit rate, and 58% extra crit damage. I mean, that is crazy good buffs right there. Let's go in with Dongheng. Bang, bang. Oh my goodness, he almost one-shot. That was huge. Let's one-shot this guy. And bang. Now, unfortunately, the downside of this ability is that after 2 characters go, we are going to lose the skill, so we do have to use it again, which takes quite a few skill points, but I still think it's really worth it. I mean, it's a really good ability. Let's go. And then in with our Trailblazer, let's do our single target attack. Bang. Ooh, and she gives imprisonment, obviously, because she's an imaginary character. And bang. Very fun character who I'm looking forward to hopefully bring home on my account, we pray. She is a 4-star and there's never any guarantees with 4 stars, so we'll see how it goes. But next things next, we're gonna have to choose our wishing spot, and I think I've picked out a pretty good place. I've come here to the Palace of Astrum, which is, I believe, where we first meet YUKONG. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, she's actually in here too. She is standing right there. So maybe if we go and stand beside her, she'll want to come home for us. We can go sit right by her and she can stare at us, stare into the soul of our wishing prowess. Look at this angle. I mean, how can I get any more ideal than this for Yukong wishing? We're going to take Gepard, Natasha, Sele, and Silverwolf all out of our party, and we're just going to leave in Welt. Now, I know this sounds confusing, but hear me out. Imaginary characters bring imaginary home. The more imaginary you have, the more likely you are to get the other imaginaries. At least that is my theory. I am not going to be going for Lucio on this banner, although I do like him. I'd rather say for other characters who are rumored to be coming out in 1.2, so I'm mainly just going to be going for Yukong here. In total, I have 115 Star Rail passes, plus 12. I have like 127. If I need to go that far, I will, because I really do want this character. And honestly, getting a LUOCHA wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, so I'm not going to be that upset if I get him. But preferably, I'd like to save my Stellar Jades for other upcoming characters. As for his Light Cone, there's no chance I roll for this in any realm. I mean, I'm sure it's great, but there's other options for light cones that I already would rather use for abundance characters. And for the other 2 4-stars on the banner, my Pela is at Eidolon 4, so we could possibly use 2 more Eidolons for her. And then my Qingque is at Eidolon 3, but I really don't use Qingque at all. I mean, Cele's just better. I don't ever see a reason for me to use this character, so I just don't. With that all being said, it's time to start our warping. Can we bring home both a LUOCHA and a Yukong? If we do get LUOCHA, I would prefer to get him early. I'm not going to go 70 to 80 into pity for him, though. Let's see. Yukong early would be huge. Yukong early would be massive. No 5-star, that's fine. I just want early Yukong. If we can just get Yukong out of the way, I will go home happy. Let's get it. Right here, right now, Yukong, this pull. Not yet. We're getting up to it, though. The Yukong, I feel it. I feel her presence. We did all the right wishing rituals to get her in this 10 pull. Okay, that's a Pela. This isn't gonna go great for us today, is it? Oh, that's okay. Only one 10 pull. We got a lot more to go. Now, before we do our next 10 pull, I do just have to check how far I am to pity to try to make sure I don't go over. So if we go to our records, I have 5, 1, so that was 6 pulls, plus I just did another 10, so we are 16 into pity. This is going to be 26. Early 5-star, come on game. Not today. Not today, unfortunately. Kekvin don't got that sort of luck in him. HSR, bring it home. Pom Pom, I believe in you. The power that resonates within inside you, little rabbit, is more powerful than any god. Because you are the master rabbit. You are going to bring us home a Yukong. Please, come on. Shoot. Oh no. Double 4-star, please. Oh, this is it though. Yukong, we have a 1 in 3 shot of getting her. 1 in 3 chance. I never lose 33% chances, ever. Show me I'm right, Pom Pom. This is it. Yukong. I feel it this time. I may not have got a double 4-star yet, but we're going to get that Yukong in 1 10 pull right here. No Pelas. No, I swear if I see Qingque, my fist is going through my screen. Oh. Well, it wasn't Qingque. Please, no more Pelas. I really want Yukong. Please. Why? That puts us 36 into pity. We're getting really close to getting LUOCHA, who I don't particularly want. I guess we got E6 Pela, though. That's pretty cool, actually, except I don't use her. I really should build her, though. Okay, you know what? I'm changing my wishing ritual. We're not standing next to you anymore. Clearly, it's not working. I have a different plan in mind. We're going to the Astral Express. Since Pom Pom is technically the one who's bringing all our characters home, all we have to do is stand next to him, look him in his deadbeat eyes, and wish. Because Pom Pom is our god. Bring home us a Yukong. A Yukong this pull. A Yukong this pull. This is surely it. I know this is it this time. Ooh, big purple. Big purple. Oh, no. Way to ruin all our hopes and dreams on the first pull. Hey, well, that's just sad. That is disheartening. Come on, there's gotta be a Yukong too. Come on, give me a Yukong. You gave me an early Qingque. Yes, we got her. Yukong is home. There we go. I saw that achievement at the beginning and I was wondering what that meant. There we go. Yukong, baby. Let's go. And that is early-ish. Let's see, where is she? Yukong, there she is. Ooh, I love her design, man. She looks so good. Light cones, traces, relics. Oh, we got so much to do for you. What do your eidolons look like? Are they worth it? At the start of the battle, and I increased speed for all allies by 10%. Oh, that's so good. This one is something to do with energy regeneration. Her 4 is more personal damage, which I don't really care about. And then 6, when she uses her ultimate, she immediately gains 1 stack of roaring bowstrings. That's pretty good. Ooh, I really want this E1 though. The extra 10% speed, I might have to go a little further, but is it worth it to risk getting LUOCHA and lose my pity? One more 10 pull. I believe this is it. E1, YUKONG. No LUOCHA. No LUOCHA. No LUOCHA. I'm never lucky. Okay, good. Never lucky. I don't get lucky. Luck? Who? Never met him. Give me a second YUKONG. Right here, right now, game. I know you're going to give it to me. I believe you're going to give it to me. I can feel it. Resonating it. E1 YUKONG is coming home right now. I just know it. For a fact. I've done so much content for your game. Die for your game. I live by your game. I spent money on your game. I spent like $200 on this account, man? Just give me a YUKONG. I mean, you've already thrown me miles into debt. Oh, you little. Well, how many eidolons do I have for my Ching Chui now? Oh my gosh, I'm eidolon 5 Ching Chui. That is so cringe, bro. I don't have a single eidolon for YUKONG either, not one. Theoretically, I could get the E1 in one more 10 pull. I mean, there's a chance. And the thing is, I don't get lucky because I don't get LUOCHA. I don't get lucky. Point proven. Point proven. I don't get lucky on my 5 stars, but I do get lucky on my 4 stars. Let's go. Right here. Right here, right now. YUKONG. E1. This is it. I feel it. Passkey. Okay. No more Ching Chuis. No more Pelas. Only YUKONGs. You've given me 2 Pelas, 2 Ching Chuis, 1 YUKONG. Surely we give me another YUKONG to even out the scales. Or a crap light cone that I'm never going to use. Oh, and I think with that, we're going to end it there for today. We did get our YUKONG, but unfortunately, we were not able to get much else. Other than that, I guess I can go home saying that I got an E6 Pela and an E5 Ching Chui, who's like the worst DPS in the game. Okay, that's not true. Herda exists. But I think I'm still happy with just the YUKONG. I will happily take that and move on. With that all being said, though, that is going to be the end of our video for today. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more content like this in the future, please consider subscribing or leaving a like down below. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.